Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of The Watch Party Effect, a podcast where we dive into the world of television watch parties. I'm Leah, your host, and in this series, we'll explore how people experience television together, share reactions, and connect over their favorite shows through watch parties. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? What exactly are watch parties? Well, whether it's at someone's house or at a bar, people gather with friends to watch the same video content. It could be a movie, a TV show, a sport game, or even a live stream concert. But it's not just about watching something on a screen, it's about experiencing it together. Watch parties have become social events where we can connect with one another, share reactions, and feel the excitement as a group. That's why this topic is so important. We are seeing a clear shift from watching television alone in our bedroom to experiencing content together in a community setting, creating a bond around entertainment. This phenomenon turns media consumption into a shared social experience. Streaming platforms have created a new ecosystem where audiences can engage together. Platforms like Netflix, Hulu, Prime Video, or Peacock not only share content to audience members, but they spark conversation. And with the help of social media, people can watch, react, and chat about their watch party experiences, continuing the conversation even after the end of an episode. I personally experienced many watch parties, especially this past summer. And as someone who loves storytelling, I saw my favorite shows turn into a massive cultural moment across the country thanks to watch parties. Premieres for TV shows became social events, and finales turned into emotional group experiences, wrapping a season to an end. To see this kind of digital media unite so many people from different backgrounds but sharing similar interests is to me really fascinating and inspired me to study this phenomenon more seriously. Television is no longer a passive medium. It has become an interactive and participatory. So here's the main question driving this podcast. How do watch parties shape audience engagement and influence the way people experience television today? Well, to answer this question, I've decided to focus on two very different shows that share the same level of popularity. TV reality show Love Island USA and scripted series The Summer at Pretty. Love Island USA is a fast-paced TV reality show full of drama, memes, and extreme online reaction, while The Summer at Pretty offers a more emotional and cozy experience where fans share their theories, feelings, and even tears. Why these two shows, you ask? Well, both of them really capture key aspects of the watch party spectrum. They combine streaming, social media reactions, emotions, and audience engagement in very different ways, but equally powerful. Each has sparked a massive watch party movement across the country. Love Island USA inspired bars to host special viewing nights, while The Summer at Pretty brought friends together in a cozy environment to share an intimate viewing experience. Together, they transform watch parties into a modern media culture. Before we dive deeper into those two examples, let's talk a little bit more about what audience engagement really means. A simple definition would be an audience actively interacting, reacting, and responding to the media content. It goes beyond watching and consuming. It's about participating with it. So, when we connect audience engagement to watch parties, we see that people are directly involved emotionally and connect around digital content. It's similar to what happens on social media. People share experiences, react, and discuss what they are watching. It's all about emotional investment and participation. Again, it's not just about how people watch a show, it's about how much they interact with it. The posts, discussions, debates, fan edits, memes, and events all show fans engaging together. In my opinion, that's how a show truly becomes successful today. It goes beyond what happens on screen. It's what happens around it that makes the experience special. And watch parties do just that. In recent years, researchers have noted that television has shifted from a one-sided medium to a two-way interactive experience. In the past, there was little or no interaction because content was broadcast from producers to audiences with no direct platform for feedback or participation. But today, thanks to the rise of social media and streaming services, viewers have been introduced to the social and participatory aspects of digital media. They are no longer just consumers, but active participants who engage with what they watch. During the COVID-19 pandemic, people were introduced to a new way of watching shows together through the Watch Party feature on platforms like Amazon Prime. This tool allowed viewers to synchronize episodes and view them simultaneously, even while physically apart. What started as a solution to distance and isolation quickly became a virtual social event, recreating the experience of watching television with friends and family. The function even let viewers chat and interact in real time, helping maintain a sense of connection and collective experience. Digital platforms transformed solitary media consumption into a shared activity during the pandemic. Some research highlight how regular television viewing strengthened audience engagement. A study called From Admiration to Devotion, conducted in 2020 by Kuhn and Opry, reveals that frequently watching reality TV can enhance emotional empathy and foster parasocial relationships with characters. In a watch party setting, those emotional connections are amplified. Viewers not only relate to the characters on screen, but also bond with other participants and share similar reactions. There is a clear connection between emotional immersion and social interaction. Another interesting study called Motivation for Social TV Engagement, conducted in 2025 by Hapes and colleagues, focused on the motivation behind using television as a social connector. The research found that viewers seek interaction, communication, and information through television. Watch parties provide exactly that. The passive viewing of a TV show or movie becomes an interactive event where social and entertainment needs are fulfilled at the same time. This is a clear example of the use and gratification theory. People seek specific media to satisfy their particular needs. In this case, viewers engage with one another, not just for pleasure, but also to be part of the conversation that the content creates. So, in this first episode, we are setting the stage. We've talked about how watch parties aren't just about watching a show together, but more about sharing an experience, a moment. And thanks to the previous research, we have a strong foundation to continue our discussion on watch parties and audience engagement. In the next episode, we will have an interview-style discussion with a friend of mine, Ikram. She attended and hosted many watch parties during the summer from both Love Island USA and the Summer at Pretty. I would ask her questions about her experience, her engagement as a viewer, and how she thinks this phenomenon impacted how people watch media today. So, as we wrap up this first episode, here's something to remember. Watch parties aren't just about watching a show together. They're about sharing a moment. They reflect how entertainment has evolved into a collective experience where people can share emotions and opinions. From loud bar cheers during the Love Island USA finale to quiet living room tears over the Summer at Pretty, these experiences connect viewers and remind us that television today is as much about connection as it is about the story itself. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening this first episode of The Watch Party Effect. I'm Leah, your host, and I'll see you next time for more talk about how we watch, feel, and connect through the shows that bring us together.